So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. 42 is the mic, boys. 42. 42 is the mic. I'm trying to collect. Shift.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Carl Joseph came roaring in on the safety blitz.
10 yards on the play.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Brett Maher on for the extra.
Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
11 yards and a Panther first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's the All-Pro Von Miller who came in to belt him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13, Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And they work this out past the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He was brought down by...
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 35.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And some room to work. Touchdown, Falcons. Tariq Cohen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Panthers 6.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Here's a give to Dobbins. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. This is taken around the 12. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
2nd and 10.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike, check. 59.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Ebron with it over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a handoff for Gurley. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
3rd and 2.
Tua sets up to pass it. Dancing to his left. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kenny Stills, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
The kick is good.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, 78 yards. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
14, Panthers 12.
2nd and 8 coming up. On the handoff, it's Gurley. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Mike 42, Mike 42. Let him know, let him know.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Gurley. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
42 to Mike, boys. 42. 42. 62. Check out Reed.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
16-yard line.
A very solid gain of 27.
Check three. Showing it.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Number 29.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Check 42's the mic. Check 42's the mic.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
He's not going to get me.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1 yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle made.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A gain of 8. First down, Carolina.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He's going to look deep down the field. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
17.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
They'll take over first.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. And the catch made by Johnson.
Mayfield.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Johnson.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mayfield on 1st down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now a handoff for Dobbins. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
No gain on the play. It's now
the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, Cohen. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They run. It's Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 19.
A second and 11 from the 19.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check three, check three, check three. 17. Hey, 10. You in the strike.
Now Tua. Buying time to his Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's got daylight. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
For the extra point.
And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
And he's got his man Hilton. He's at the 30.
Pass some of this.
Past the 20.
Pass some of this.
10. Touchdown, Falcons. T.Y. Hilton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Carolina. On the return is Cohen. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Here we go, D.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line.
He was brought down.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Pickup. 2nd and 6.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And there's a catch by Todd Gurley, and that has to remind us that's exactly what we've seen in him throughout his career when he's at his best. He can run it. He can catch it. He led the league in total yards from scrimmage in 2017 with nearly 3,000. Todd Gurley, when he's on point, is quite a weapon for the Atlanta Falcons.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, Tua. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And able to find Dorsett. 20, 10.
They ready for
and he
us.
is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Falcons 30, Panthers 22.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Completes it to the fullback, Ham. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside.
Mayfield's pass.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Whiteside.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. His throw here's incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
First down, Carolina.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Johnson.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down.
From the gun, Mayfield. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for the Panthers. 66 yards. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another first and 10. A first down run there for Gurley, but nothing opening up as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here's second and 10. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these...
Back to throw is Tua. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Second down and 3. Again they run with Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game.
A 23-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Today's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.